Oh, good. We're back.
Has it started?
Yes, it has. And now it
It
says that
says
we
it's
are,
streaming live on YouTube.
yeah, it appears to have worked.
Okay,
Oh, you guys look lovely.
so I'm going to broadcast
Right?
and
Welcome, RT. Welcome, Visaku. Good to see you guys. Welcome to your grad. Welcome, Pooja. Congratulations. Welcome, William. Hi, Swastika. Congratulations. Hi, Nellen. Congratulations. Yay.
I'd like to welcome you all to the 91st annual commencement ceremony of Woodstock School, where we honor the class of 2020 ad Cresco. This is our time as a community to honor our graduating students in the most unprecedented manner in our 165 years of existence as a school. Parents and family members, we welcome you and thank you for your support and your partnership with us in your child's education. We couldn't do it without you. Teachers and Woodstock staff, your connection with students is what makes the learning dynamic such a powerful tool at Woodstock. Thank you for serving our students in so many diverse ways. This year, we say farewell for now to several staff who have been with us for at least 9 years and who have made significant contributions to the school. I'd like to acknowledge each of them by name and thank them for their many years of service as we begin. Thank you to Marcus Shaw, Renee Bowling, Amy Seefeld, Darab Nagarwala, Naz Nagarwala, Esther Arthur, and having served Woodstock School for 39 years, Mr. Ajay Mark. Thank you to each of you for inspiring students to always reach for the stars. We wish you all the best in your next steps. Graduates, you've had to endure so much unexpected strain and stress as you've approached the finish line of your high school education, but you persevered and now you're here. Congratulations and welcome to your commencement ceremony. Before proceeding, we have just a few digital housekeeping matters and reminders. First, all students have been assigned panelist roles so that your videos will be part of the recording. Second, all microphones are muted and will be unmuted for each speaker at the appropriate time. Third, the entire ceremony is being recorded and live streamed on Woodstock's YouTube channel. Fourth, all panelist cameras will be kept on during the ceremony, and that includes students, just as in a face-to-face ceremony where cameras record the proceedings. And then lastly, the commencement program will be displayed on the screen as we move through each section of the ceremony. Graduation is one of the several important life rituals that transition us through significant phases of our lives. This ceremony today is laden with even greater importance than usual, given the tenuous times in which we now live. Our mission at Woodstock has been to prepare you to achieve your full potential in leadership and in life. And as a school community, we stand behind each graduate and are confident that you are well equipped to face your next steps. Ad Cresco, to arise, to emerge. The butterfly is such a timely symbol for this graduation ceremony and for this class. You have been challenged by change and rupture of your expectations, and those very challenges have now become a part of your transformation. Author and poet Maya Angelou wrote that we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Or as the comedian George Carlin put it, the caterpillar does all the work, but the butterfly gets all the publicity. Graduates, you have done the hard work. The challenge has been even greater than you could have imagined when your senior year began, but you have persevered. Transformation has arrived. In the words of the Apostle Paul, be not conformed to this world, but instead be transformed by the renewing of your mind to test that which is good, acceptable, and perfect. You came to Woodstock as children, but you leave as young adults equipped to be visionary, articulate, and ethical leaders in the world. So congratulations to each one of you. We now will hear a vocal performance by one of our graduates, Aviva Phillip. Thank you, Aviva. Beautiful. I now request Mr. Ethan Van Roonen, our Vice Principal, and Ms. Renee Bowling, our Head of Upper Years, to present the highest honors awarded to the graduating class.
Good evening to all of you. The first award we will be presenting is the Best All-Around Student Award. This award is the highest honor for students completing a Woodstock education. This student represents the personal values and achievements to which a Woodstock education aspires. This year, we have 3 students who qualified for the Best All-Around Student Award. In no particular order, the 3 students are Swapnil Jajaria. Swapnil is not afraid to tackle the big questions. Academically, Swapnil has taken on the AP Capstone Diploma and has been recognized for achievement in chemistry. Outside of the classroom, one of Swapnil's defining features is his love of the outdoors. During his time at Woodstock, Swapnil has been dedicated to weekend hikes, has summited Friendship Peak, and has held the position of student outdoor representative, charged with encouraging his peers to take advantage of our location. As one of the founding members of Peer Support, Swapnil worked to provide opportunities for peer supporters to listen actively to their classmates and to provide safe spaces in dorms. Swapnil's strong leadership and sense of integrity has also made him a valuable member of our Academic Honesty Council and an excellent intern for summer at Woodstock. Swapnil truly is one of our best all-around students. The second award in this category goes to Navya Sethi. Navya is a tenacious go-getter. Since joining in grade 8, Navya has always sought to find challenges in and out of the classroom. Navya has received academic awards in mathematics and psychology. Moreover, she pushes herself outside of her comfort zone, whether through MUN and cross country, as Kiss and Kate Barlow in the dramatic production Holes, or as the business head of the yearbook. Dedicated to the community engagement program, Navya has been part of the women's self-help group and not just a piece of cloth. Her work at Woodstock inspired her to bring the project home to Punjab and has influenced an academic interest in examining gender bias. This year, Navya worked hard to bring the TEDx Woodstock conference to life. Her ambitions are a boon for her community and those around her. And I'm sorry, I misspoke. I believe she's been here since grade 7. Navya truly takes Woodstock's guiding principles to heart. The third award goes to Rigpay Wangchuk. Known for his cheerful smile and exceptionally friendly demeanor, Rigpay does all things with effort and sincerity. During his 8 years at Woodstock, Rigpay has been an integral part of the inter-school senior boys football team and as a trumpet player in junior, intermediate, and advanced band, as well as the jazz band since grade 5. He has also served his class and community as a representative and head of the Assembly Planning Committee. Rigpay works hard to challenge himself and has been a high-achieving student throughout high school. An interdisciplinary thinker, Rigpay endeavors to connect all aspects of community life at Woodstock for the betterment of himself and his peers, and strives to support and listen to those around him. Rigpay values relationships, and in this way embodies the very best of Woodstock. And now, I would like to request the 3 students to address us, beginning with Navya.
Good evening to the board, Dr. Cook, teachers, students, parents, and most importantly, at Cresco. I'm honored to receive this privilege to address you all today. Anyone here a bit worried about the future? Not sure where the future is taking you? Yes, me too. And you know what can help us combat the fear? It's a very big idea captured in a simple word: resilience. From being sent to Midlands and Alterage to changes in the system, AP to IB, grading scale, middle school to high school, we've been part of major changes. That awkward grade 9 class night changed to a memorable karaoke night where we sang our hearts out to Let It Go and refused to leave the dining hall. We cheered for our teams at Goalathon, Swishathon, and Winmumby till we lost our voices. We had the highest representation at Welcome Back dances. Soon enough, college applications, extracurriculars, AP classes encircled us. We wrestled with our individual identities and found a place where we belong. We squeezed the juice out of the opportunities available here. There were instances where, as much as we would like to act, we were stopped by some persistent piping doubts. How do we leave an impact? Are we capable enough? Will anyone care? We learned to satisfy our curiosity. We planted the seeds of our resilience. In tough times, we came together. However, just when we thought the change was over and it was time to celebrate our journey, COVID-19 turned our world upside down. Let's face it, this is not an ideal situation for any of us. The world around us dances in chaos. We find ourselves dancing through a maze of questions about what lies ahead of us. But these unfortunate situations and uncontrollable events are molding us into confident and responsible citizens. Now, here's a simple question. When was the last time you looked into a mirror? Maybe it was right before you came for graduation today. Now let me add to this question. When was the last time you looked into a mirror and saw what's truly inside you? We always thought that changes were made upon us. What we didn't realize is that change happened inside us as well, in ways that we can handle any barrier in the future. The truth is, we already have that adaptability. We have always had that adaptability. Kurt Hahn, one of the most important school reformers of the 20th century, advocated for the idea of putting young people in mentally and physically challenging situations. Now, the pattern that he noticed during wartime was that when the ships were out in the water and people were in lifeboats, many of the young sailors were dying before they could be rescued. On the other hand, the older sailors, the more experienced ones, who'd been trained in the old wooden sailing ships, were tough and sturdy. They had a stamina and an ability to survive that the young did not have. Here at Woodstock, we are the old sailors. We are the ones who've overcome so many challenges throughout the years. Kurt Hahn's motto, "There is more in you than you think," applies to us perfectly. It is also the foundation of Woodstock's educational philosophy, eliciting greatness. That is what I want to encourage today, to be resilient. Resilience is the quality that is perhaps best nurtured through our concern for others. It is resilience that will offer us the capacity to overcome and to know that we can make a difference even when things don't seem to be going our way. Weathering a storm is much more about the ability to persevere, to endure, and to serve. This is just one of many storms that we have to stand up against. At Woodstock, we've all experienced failures and success. We've received an education that not only prepares us for university, but also for life. We're entering a competitive world where compassion isn't always the way people operate. At times, we feel vulnerable, lost, confused. We might doubt ourselves, and that is okay. But when that happens, I encourage you to stay curious and ask yourself 3 questions. First, identify the problem and ask, what is the real challenge here for you? Second, how does it impact you? This will give you further insight into the cost of your decision, what you sacrificed in order to choose one path over the other. Finally, third, will my decision result in a positive difference in the world? This becomes your foundation for action. As a community, we have built up collective resilience, an incredibly powerful force that the world needs more of right now. Every hopeful moment, every smile plants another seed, whether it's the ability to take on any task, or at least the confidence to give it a try, or to fit in with a community of diverse people, or even chase off a pack of annoying monkeys. We've got it all. We have the gift of resilience. Like a muscle, we will build it, and in that process, become the best version of ourselves. We're all leaving Woodstock as full-grown tigers. Andrew Zolli, who researched resilience extensively, reached the conclusion that resilience is rooted in habits we can cultivate and change. As we pass into adulthood, let's celebrate our personal growth, take pride in how far we've come, and allow ourselves to be fascinated in how far we can go. This is just the beginning at Cresco. Thank you.
Thank you, Navya. I now request Rigpay to share his speech.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Wait, just turn up. Okay. Hello.
There you are, Rigpay. All right.
Hello. I hope you guys can hear me. Anyways, I'm sorry for the technical difficulty there, but I'd like to say that good morning to the esteemed faculty and staff, the parents of the most remarkable bunch of students, and of course, the most special people here tonight, the class of 2020. Never thought a day would come that I would say both good morning and tonight in the same speech, and it still makes sense. Anyhow, graduates, we made it. Times are especially tough right now, and who would have thought that I'd be speaking to you stuck on some part of the screen. However, we are here together. And that's why, please bear with me to the rest of my speech. Looking back, we started as a grade with 11 people when I was admitted in 4th grade. A bunch of short and cute kids who had no idea what they were going to do in life. Now we are a family of 89. Hopefully have some kind of idea on what we want to achieve in life. In words of one of the greatest poets of our time, Drake, started from the bottom and now we're all here. Together, we've been through a lot. There were our first 3 football matches in junior school, which may have resulted in unspeakable defeats, but generated precious memories along the way. Then there was our impeccable talent show, one of Woodstock's best. And of course, along the way, we also faced many challenges, some of which include enduring through the school's transition from AP to IB, and our very own interesting run at organizing the TSB, which, if you're not aware of, was like a person on a diet choosing between their carbs or their greens. Moreover, when each challenges constructed walls as tall as skyscrapers, each one of us learned how to climb higher while supporting one another as we climbed. And by climb, I don't mean the marathons we had to sprint like Usain Bolt at 8:25 in the mornings. What I'm trying to say is that we thrive not just in academics, but in sports, community engagement, music, and other extracurriculars. I mean, just think about it. We have the leader of the water conservation team, the Turner Organic Squad, the elite League of Legends gang, the basketball team which brought us home, the football team which stuck together, even though we didn't have a football field for an entire season, STEM, NASA, and so many more. We even have received the highest GPA award for 3 consecutive years. And our contributions to the music offered in Woodstock have been immense. Not to mention, we also most probably had the record-breaking numbers in the MTs. Anyhow, when we have faced challenges in the past, we've never stopped ourselves from exploring the creative pool of solutions there was. One of which, today, I find humorous, but then found to be a life-threatening experience, was when one of us pranked the seniors on their very own prank day. Oh, what a day that was. Yes, we fought for our cause and we achieved so much. And for that, we're here today as living proof, standing or for some sitting with our chest puffed out, heads held high, at the edge of our enormous high school wall. We have made it to the top. However, this is not where we stop. For we have another wall to climb, one with its own set of challenges, unique to every one of us, one that will bring us one step closer to adulthood with greater distances to run. But for this, we also have become brave in our own ways and hungry for knowledge in many aspects of life. For that, we also have the most fantastic bunch of teachers and really supportive family members to thank. Of course, for me, that would be my, as he likes to call himself, Combo Abba. A brother when we play FIFA, a doctor when I fall ill, and most importantly, a role model. Someone who will always remind me to be a good person for becoming a great one. Anyways, today, as we're about to head out on our next climb, here are 3 brief reminders that I hope will keep you strong for the years to come. 1, it is okay to make mistakes, but once you make them, just like Taylor Swift put it, shake it off and make the next trial a better one. 2, don't stop chasing your dreams. And lastly, as one of the Buddhist teaching goes, and I hope you're proud of me for saying this, Abba, we all are interdependent. It's okay to ask for help. And with that, my final words. Vishal, hit it. Sound on. Ramadi sir. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you smiles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. At Crisco, tears will be shed today, and it is because we have formed this special bond. Never stop growing at Crisco. Now you have your dreams to chase. Just keep chasing. Yeah.
Thank you, Rigpay. And finally, our third awardee, Swapnil, will address us.
And I'll just.
Good evening, celebrating class of 2020. For us, it seems like life has thrown us a curveball. Our plans and hopes have been affected, and our lives changed. During these times of change and uncertainty, it may seem like our lives have been shattered into a million smaller shards of glass. These shards of glass have cut us all in ways that no one else can understand, and they will leave behind scars. In such a situation, it would be easy to give in to thoughts of hopelessness and incoherence. However, a stained glass window is actually created with broken and sharp glass fragments. Individually, these fragments hold little meaning, but when one looks at them as a whole, all these seemingly broken pieces come together to tell a story and enhance the beauty of the whole. This is the situation with us too. This year may seem like a set of broken glass shards. However, we hold it within ourselves to weld them together into a beautiful window for our futures. So let us try. In a situation like ours, it would be appropriate to ask how. How should one weld such an image of coherence? To help us answer this how, Ira Bayek tells the story of anthropologist Dr. Margaret Mead. Dr. Mead was once asked what she considered to be the earliest evidence of civilization. The questioner had expected her to answer something along the lines of some kind of a fishing net, clay, or a tool. However, Dr. Mead answered that the earliest sign of civilization had been a healed femur. The femur is a bone in our thighs, and for early human beings, having a broken leg was synonymous with death, as they could not hunt, gather food, or fend for themselves against predators. However, a healed femur meant that this particular person had been taken care of by someone. This person had been given the time to heal in relative safety. Helping someone else through difficulty is where civilization starts. As the first sign of civilization is compassion, Dr. Mead has said. All of us here today have been blessed in many ways, from having functioning femurs to having people who care about us. We have been blessed with the strong community here. And thus, it is important that we maintain this sense of community as we go forward in our lives, holding on to all these amazing people here and others that we will meet on our journeys. We must be compassionate to others and ourselves as we go forward in our lives. As the Japanese proverb goes, we should let people live in our hearts, so together we can stand down the sharpness of these broken glasses and weld them into a beautiful window.
Thank you so much, Navia, for that reminder from Kirtan that there is more in us than we think. And thank you, Rigpay, for your reminder that we must rely upon friends. And Swapnil, for your great words about how we can be broken, but perhaps by this semester, but heal together. And I do think that Ad Cresco will become a united and very strong class. So thank you for the three of you. The awards we will be presenting next will be for the valedictorian and the salutatorian awards. The valedictorian has been named since 1931, and the salutatorian award has been recognized since 1948, with the exception of some years where the class sizes were very small. The valedictorian has earned the highest grade point average, or GPA, from grade 11 through the December of grade 12. The salutatorian has the second highest GPA. And this year, for the first time in Woodstock school history, someone has achieved a perfect 4.3 GPA. In fact, not just one person, but two students have achieved this historic feat. For the first time in Woodstock's history, two tied valedictorians will be awarded with perfect GPAs and honored for this award. The first I am proud to recognize is Damin Rue. She's the first of two to score a perfect score and qualifies to be our valedictorian. Congratulations, Damin. The second student with a perfect score who qualifies equally to be the valedictorian is Swastika Sharma. Congratulations, Swastika. Well done to the both of you for this great achievement. When the awards committee looked to the next highest GPA in the class to award the salutatorian, there was also an exact tie. This has never happened before, and it is a testament to the incredibly high achieving class of 2020. The first of these that I'm proud to honor is Dhrubagat Singh. You're the first of two salutatorians. Congratulations, Dhruv. Dhruv shares this honor equally with the second salutatorian that we have, Radha Laplamul. Congratulations, Radha.
It is now my privilege to announce the winners of the other highest awards that Woodstock reserves for graduating seniors. Department awards have been shared in the awards assembly, but these special awards are reserved for graduation. We begin with the Pratap Chatterjee Memorial Science Award. Pratap Chatterjee, a 1948 graduate of Woodstock, valedictorian, and one of its outstanding students, died prematurely in March 1962. His wife, Mrs. Pamela Chatterjee, established an endowment fund to provide a memorial to her husband from gifts of the class of '48. The award is given to the senior who has shown outstanding academic achievement across a breadth of scientific areas. Woodstock recognizes the highest achievement in science through this award. This year, this prestigious award goes to Swastika Sharma. Swastika is a thoughtful and attentive student whose interest in science and its applications to problems in the real world are quite remarkable. She models rational and scientific thinking in every class and is interested in the scientific subjects for their own sake rather than for the grades associated with the work. It is this passion for science and her ability to work collaboratively and creatively within the discipline that justify Swastika Sharma as the recipient of the 2020 Chatterjee Science Award.
The next award, which represents Woodstock's recognition for global citizenship, is the E.E. Miller International Award. Dr. Ernst E. Miller, intern principal, established this award in 1964 to recognize the international character of a Woodstock education. The award is given to the senior who best exemplifies the characteristics of a responsible world citizen. The recipient has reflected these characteristics through academic achievement in global studies, involvement in student organizations focused on international issues, and presentations that contribute to the understanding of world issues. And this year, the very worthy E.E. Miller Award goes to Arti Malhotra. Throughout her time at Woodstock, Arti has displayed huge enthusiasm and a flair for the humanities. In grades 11 and 10, she was highly successful in AP World History, AP European History, and AP Seminar, developing excellent argumentation skills, which enabled her to write thoughtfully and persuasively on both historic and contemporary global issues. One example of this was a compelling year-long investigation into India's changing foreign policy on the question of Tibet, where she examined policy documents directly to formulate her paper. In grade 12, she has taken AP Psychology, AP Polingov, AP Research, and AP Environmental Science, and through her writing as editor-in-chief of the Woodstocker website, she has shown a passion for equality, writing several articles about LGBT rights and inclusion. This student's characteristics of determination, compassion, and a thirst for social justice all exemplify the responsible world citizen which Woodstock strives to develop. It is a great joy, pleasure, and privilege to congratulate Arti Malhotra as the recipient of the 2020 E.E. Miller International Award.
Woodstock's Indian Music Award is the Mubarak Masih Indian Music Shield. Mubarak Masih, the first Indian music teacher at Woodstock School, presented this shield in 1977 before retiring from service that year. It has been awarded regularly since then. The award is given to an outstanding student of Indian music who has performed in at least one major concert and excelled in solo work. I am delighted to present this award to Swastika Sharma. Swastika has been involved with the Indian music program since the fall semester of 2017 and has excelled in her progress on the sitar over her 3 years at Woodstock. She has performed solos regularly at the annual Indian music concerts and also at the advanced student recitals that are qualified through auditions. She has performed at formal events such as the Indian Independence Day celebrations and special chapel services for Christmas and Easter. Swastika's achievement in learning and understanding the nuances of Hindustani classical music has been excellent, and her contribution to the music program at Woodstock has been highly commendable and greatly appreciated.
The next award for this evening is Woodstock's Music Award, the Pode Music Shield. Reverend Pode, father of 2 boys at Woodstock, presented this shield to Woodstock in 1935. It has been awarded regularly to students who have made significant contributions to the music program. The recipient has played in a small ensemble group, done solo work with orchestra or band, or given a recital exhibiting his or her musicianship. And I am delighted to present this award to Hagyung Yi. Hagyung has been involved in the music program at Woodstock since the fall semester of 2017. She has been outstanding, both as a piano student and also in her achievement on the violin. She is featured as a soloist on the piano and on the violin at the annual advanced student recitals over the 3 years, having qualified through auditions. Her piano solos have included compositions such as Mozart's sonatas and Schubert's impromptu. While on the violin, she's worked on Beethoven Romance and Spring Sonata, besides the Franck Violin Sonata. She has also performed string quartets by Mozart and Haydn. She has been a part of the orchestra program, taking on the responsibility of concertmaster in her senior year. Her solo performances in the advanced orchestra have included the Bartók's Romanian folk dances and the Spring from Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Hagyung's achievement as a pianist and violinist has been highly commendable, and her contribution to the music program during her 3 years at Woodstock has been immense. Congratulations, Hagyung. And the final department award for this evening is a special award to the best athlete of the year. This award is presented on the basis of an individual's outstanding contribution to inter-house and inter-school sports. The very worthy recipient of this year's award goes to Syra Mehra. Syra is being awarded the Athlete of the Year trophy for her outstanding contribution to inter-house and inter-school cross-country and the Win Mumby basketball tournament. Her cross-country records will be a challenge for any girl to break at Woodstock. Congratulations, Syra.
The final awards for this evening are the Student Government Awards. This award is given to the senior who has participated most effectively in student government and student council during his or her junior and senior years. The Student Government Award this year goes to Priyansha Agarwal and Veer Arya. Veer and Priyansha have been exemplary Stuco presidents, working on behalf of students to give voice to student concerns and address them with administration, providing transparency and opportunities for the whole school to increase intergrade cooperation. I am incredibly proud of how Veer and Priyansha have represented students with maturity and handled sticky situations this year. They truly have students' best interests and those of Woodstock at heart. Priyansha has held multiple class and Stuco positions over the years, and while Veer is newer to Stuco, their leadership together has made noticeable changes in student government. Together, they introduced Stuco values and sought to use those values as a guide in decision-making. They empowered younger members and increased accountability for reps and members so that Stuco increased in its effectiveness this year. Their influence in Stuco will be felt beyond this year in the positive tone they have set for student leadership at Woodstock.
Excellent excellence and these I think now we're set. I'll try that again. Thank you to all these students for their excellence, and let's just honor them with a round of applause now for their excellence in these awards. Well done. We now present a musical performance by the winner of the Pode Music Shield, Ha-Gyun Yi. Thank you, Hagyun. Beautiful. I now request that Mr. Andrew Planka address at Cresco.
Class of 2020, hello, and welcome to your strange chapter in future history books. Thanks so much for this invitation to speak. It's an honor, it really is. I'm standing today at a place that many of you guys think of as heaven on earth. But it's a place that girls simply call Midlands. I can't see you guys, so there's no reaction. I'll continue. Life these past 2 months has given all of us a chance to slow down and reflect on what's important. For me, that has meant spending quality time with Netflix, watching shows like Never Have I Ever and The Last Dance. Seriously, before this, I rarely watched TV, so if you had asked me about my favorite show back in February, I wouldn't have an answer for you. But now that I have all this free time, that is, when I'm not in never-ending Zoom meetings, I have a chance to look for answers to life's big questions in binge-worthy shows, film, and literature. Shakespeare, for example, lived through multiple plagues and even wrote some of his greatest plays while living in lockdown. Here's an interesting fact. Romeo and Juliet die, in part, because a minor character is put into quarantine and cannot deliver a letter. Act 5, Scene 2, read it carefully, not just the way you guys read Shakespeare. Meanwhile, what have I been doing in lockdown? Watching Netflix and old DVDs. I recently rewatched the 1998 Japanese film Afterlife. In it, a group of people who recently died spend time in a halfway point between life and death, where they have to think of one memory that they would like to hold on to. They then get a copy of that memory, and it's the only thing that they'll remember from their lives for eternity. It's a great movie because it has forced me to spend the, the last 20 years wondering what I would like to remember forever, wondering what makes a memorable life. Have any of us led truly memorable lives yet? There are obvious happy moments that I would like to remember forever, like my wedding day, or the birth of my first son. I wasn't there for number 2. Then there are the stressful moments. Like back when I was in my 20s, I decided to move to Japan to teach English. When I arrived, I looked around the airport for the person who was supposed to pick me up. He wasn't there. I didn't have a contact name or a phone number or address, and this was before the invention of smartphones and ubiquitous internet, so I was legitimately lost and alone. At the same time, I realized that I had endless possibilities. I would have to figure things out on my own. I could do anything I wanted. It was exhilarating, not knowing anyone or anything, not knowing what the future would hold, but at the same time, knowing that I would be okay. If you ever feel this way, if you ever feel uncertain and untethered, it can be a good thing. It can reveal who you are and what you're capable of doing. I survived that misadventure, and without it, I might not be here today. I wonder if my eternal memory should have something to do with teaching. It's what I've been doing for most of my adult life. It's what gives me meaning, a reason to get up each day. When I die, my gravestone will probably say something like, he taught teenagers to use the Oxford comma. The problem with thinking about teaching is there really one event that stands out and can summarize a life in the classroom? At Cresco, you have given me many memories. You have given Woodstock so many memories. As ninth graders, you were some of the most immature children I had ever met or heard about, since technically I didn't know you. As 10th graders, you were some of the angriest. Remember your reaction to the school's IB decision? By 11th grade, some of the most. This year, you've transformed into mature young people. The rest of the students here at Woodstock, and some of us adults, could learn how to react to a crisis from you. But if I had to choose a memory of this graduating class, it might be something simple, like an afternoon working on the Woodstocker, our award-winning newspaper. Or maybe conversations with some of you on my front porch, or working on college essays, or playing Cocology. Who's ready to go for one more? Or a book discussion. I've always appreciated students asking for reading recommendations, and in this class, some of you asked for recommendations and actually read those books. And then you stopped by the English office to discuss and ask questions, and I would have to pretend that I actually remembered something from that book. One book some of you read even before you took AP Lit this year was The House of the Spirits. In it, a minor character says something early on that echoes throughout the novel, and it's probably an important quote at this time in history. Life is long and full of unexpected turns. It's important because, wow, if you think you have it bad, read about the lives of the characters in this book and you'll see if they can continue, so can you. So can all of us. Life is long. And right now, we're just dealing with one of those unexpected turns. Perhaps one time this class took an important turn was back in 10th grade. There was this one assignment. We had just read a play about a bad marriage. Your task was to interview someone about love and relationships, and then write a speech about it. Remember? Here's what I remember. Many of you came back with remarkable stories. The relationships you described were complicated. Many of you described great relationships, some not so great. There was laughter that week when you presented your work, and tears. I felt much closer to you after that. Saw how brave you were, how creative, how vulnerable and sincere and sweet. I hope you hang on to those qualities. There were similar moments in 11th grade, but I think it all really started, for me at least, during that 1 week in grade 10. Thinking about it makes me realize that life's most memorable moments are often unexpected. For me, it was just another assignment. You made it special. I I'm told that many of you talked about those speeches down here at dorms. And in some way, hearing each other's stories brought many of you together. And that's what's great about dorm life. Years from now, you'll remember your friends and the things you did after school way more than your teachers and the things you did in class. And that's why this time and this graduation must be so painful for so many of you. You're missing your Woodstock home. You're missing your chance to make final memories and to say proper goodbyes. And honestly, we miss you and wish you were here with us, really. Well, maybe not those of you who say things like, okay, boomer to your English teacher, but definitely everyone else we miss. But even though this pandemic has made you lose Woodstock sooner than you expected, it has given you some gifts. This time in lockdown has allowed you to be with people who actually matter most. Family. Take it from me, when your parents are gone, you will miss them. Soon, eventually, you will head off to college. Then jobs, marriage, relocation, you may never have the opportunity to be together again. You've also received the gift of time. The pandemic has given us a chance to slow down, maybe focus on a few things that matter, maybe pursue a passion. Whatever you're doing right now, you will probably remember or regret it for the rest of your life. It might turn into that one memory that you would like to take with you to eternity. Now, I know, it seems like this speech might last an eternity, but before I end, I would like to share one more book recommendation. Sorry, you did ask an English teacher to make the speech, so please bear with me. Here's another one of my all-time favorite books. The Complete Guide to Life After Graduation. It's the perfect graduation book filled with all the worthwhile advice ever delivered in graduation speeches like this one. In the past, I've shared it with students, but since you're not here, I can't do that. So I'll flip to a random page and share with you some of the advice in here. Okay, here we go. Yes, it's blank. All of it. At Cresco, there's nothing more that I can add. No more advice. If your parents and teachers have done well, the answers to all of your questions are inside you, not inside some book, not in a speech or movie, not in me. It's time to write your own book. It has been a pleasure knowing each one of you. Thank you. Have a memorable life.
Thank you so much, Mr. Plonka, for gifting us with those incredibly thoughtful and personal words for our class of 2020. Thank you. I now would request that our homeroom heads, Ms. Swati Shrestha and Ms. Kirsten Pike, to announce the class of 2020 ad Cresco.
As the homeroom heads of the senior class, we are delighted to present the students who are in the graduating class of 2020.
Bianca Agarwal, Republic of India. Anirudh Agarwal, Republic of India. Mario Paul Aji, Republic of India. Rhea Jahanvi Ali, Republic of India. Arina Amatya, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Veer Samir Arya, Republic of India. Tala Bassam Bagh, Syrian Arab Republic. Ryan Bajaj, Canada. Arman Batra, Republic of India. Siddharth Bandari, Republic of India. Yuvraj Bhatia, Republic of India. Chanan Jaruchinda, Kingdom of Thailand. Yuvraj Singh Chima, Republic of India. Sangan Cho, Republic of Korea. Jiwan Chun, Republic of Korea.
Yongbin Chung, Republic of Korea. Aditi Deswal, Republic of India. Nima Treba Gardner, United Kingdom, Kingdom of Thailand. Shivansh Garg, Republic of India. Baldan Dorji Gonsar, Republic of India, Tibet, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Diva Goyal, Republic of India. Rajat Gupta, Republic of India. Tashi Selden Jamsho, Republic of, my apologies, Kingdom of Bhutan. Zohal Haidari, Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Thir Sunil Jasani, Republic of India. Mohit Jhawar, Republic of India. Swapnil Chajaria, Republic of India. Dayun Ju, Republic of Korea. William Joseph, Republic of India. Amul Kakkar, Japan, Republic of India.
Giju Kim, one behind. Republic of Korea. Minjae Kim, Republic of Korea. Ria Kohli, Republic of India. Kumin Kyung, Republic of Korea. Chiring Yangdin Lajungpa, Republic of India. Abiral Lamsal, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Pasin Laplamul, Kingdom of Thailand. Radha Laplamul, Kingdom of Thailand. Daun Lee, Republic of Korea. Kijang Lee, Republic of Korea. Suyang Lee, Republic of Korea. Eugene Lee, Republic of Korea. Jia Lumba, Republic of India, United Arab Emirates. Joshua Bachutang Lindam, Republic of India. Markamsan Lindam, Republic of India.
Nalin Karan Mahajan, Republic of India. Nitya Mahajan, Republic of India. Arti Malhotra, Republic of India. Rohan Torrent Allegro Matthias, New Zealand, Republic of India. Saira Mehra, Republic of India. Abhik Mehra, Republic of India. Gayan Rani Mehta, Republic of India. Suhana Mehta, Republic of India. Natali Pradeep Menon, Republic of India. Muskan Negi, Republic of India, United Arab Emirates. Archie Arunima Nukrik, People's Republic of Bangladesh. Mujgan Nuri, Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Rak Leo Ogun, Kingdom of Thailand. Vinayak Bande, Republic of India. Chitish Bazbola, Republic of India.
Vikenty Pashuk, Russian Federation. Amy Philip, Republic of India. Rishabh Podar, Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Tara Puri, Republic of India. William Emerson Raggett, United Kingdom. Arushi Ramesh, Republic of India. Gauri Ratan, Republic of India. Samavir Singh Rathore, Republic of India. Kiara Zarina Viven, Republic of India. Shaila Robinson, Republic of India. Carlos James Rodriguez, Republic of India. Da Min Ru, Republic of Korea. Frizia Ronak, Republic of India. Saima Sahu, Republic of India. Aryan Rustam Samji, United Republic of Tanzania.
Navya Sethi, Republic of India. Zoravar Singh Sethi, Republic of India. Pooja Shankar, Republic of India. Swastika Sharma, Republic of India, Republic of Indonesia, Republic of Turkey. Harsh Shamdasani, Republic of India. Dhrubagat Singh, Republic of India, Republic of the Philippines. Sahir Ahmed Sultan, Canada. Jigya Talvar, Republic of India. Harsh Tanwar, Republic of India. Visako Surho, Republic of India. Joanna Grace Victor, Republic of India. Rigbe Wangchuk, Republic of India. Wan Yang, Republic of Korea. Hagyang Yi, Republic of Korea.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Woodstock Schools Class of 2020, Ad Cresco.
There we go. Congratulations to everyone. The staff choir will now sing the benediction to the class of 2020. Thank you to our staff choir. Beautiful. I'll now ask Reverend Simon Paul to share our closing prayer.
May I personally wish the class of 2020 every success and happiness. You've been an amazing year group, and you go down in the annals of Woodstock history. Let us spend a few moments in silence reflecting on this moment. Let us pray. Lord God, we ask for your blessing upon the class of 2020. We give thanks for their growth in learning and wisdom, and for all that they have contributed in their time at Woodstock School. May they know your guidance and love, your goodness and leading all the days of their lives. And may we all live in peace and harmony, bringing honor to your holy name. Amen. Go forth into the world in peace. Be of good courage. Hold fast to that which is good. Render to no one evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. support the weak, help the afflicted, honor all people, love and serve the Lord, rejoicing in the power of the Holy Spirit. And the blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, be with you and remain with you always. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Paul. Before we recess this evening, I'd like to thank all of those who made this very special ceremony something that we all could remember. I'd like to thank our presenters, Mr. Van Drunen and Mrs. Bowling, our homeroom heads, Mr. Shrestha and Mrs. Pike, Mr. Arthur in the music department, Mr. Plonka for his commencement address, Reverend Paul, our ICT department for handling all the technological requirements, Mr. Ferguson and Mrs. Bakri for handling all communications and publications, and of course to our parents for your contributions on social media, to Mr. Negi and Mrs. Dang for their technical support, and of course to Ms. Upasani for orchestrating all graduation events with the assistance from the graduation interns. It's been a great time to share with you all. Congratulations again to Ad Cresco class of 2020. We will now recess.
Hi guys! Happy guys!
Everyone ready?
Wait, can someone record this? Can someone please record this?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, ready.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 2, oh!
Let's go! The whole thing.
Beautiful.
Congratulations, everybody. Well done.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Paul.
you.
Congratulations, Paul.
Congratulations.
This is a ramp hug.
Congratulations.
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 Mom joined us. Congratulations for team.
Happening, guys.
Congratulations to all of you all.
Thank you, Cosme.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Hey guys, congratulations. I'm off to a grad party. So
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Plonker. Wonderful words.
School's over. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Somebody gonna be history or something now. I mean, it feels right.
Who is crying?
Diva Goyal. Diva is definitely crying.
Mr. Pastor, we love you. Fantastic.
Who's the dog?
Wait, how do we take like a grid view class photo? Is that possible?
Oh, I've been taking screenshots. Do you want me to send you your grad class photo?
If everybody will put their videos on, then you can take a class photo in like, I think it's 4 pages. So you'll have to.
It's 4 pages, yeah.
So I know that communications department has also been taking screenshots. But if all of you all can sit in front of your videos, we can try some screenshots now. Okay, guys, let's cooperate. Come on. Let's.
Congratulations, Ed Cresco.
Thank you for the ceremony.
Right.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much, man.
Okay, everybody smile from screen 1. I'm going to try and take a screenshot.
No, who walked from school to dorms?
Mr. Plonka. Also, I did not know the final walk was all the way down to dorms. I thought it was going to end in quad.
I'd like to thank whoever walked all the way down to dorms.
Yeah, that was Mr. Plonka.
Didn't get attacked by monkeys.
He actually did it about 3 times to get it right.
But now he understands our pain.
Well, he walks down there every day anyway. Or like the EMDs.
Yeah, EMD pain.
Congratulations,
everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Taking a picture.
Who's taking it?
Yeah.
I'm taking screenshots. I'm on screen 3.
Who's on screen, please?
We don't know who's on screen.
Do you want? We'll post this on social media.
Can you unmute everybody? A few people are still muted. They can't unmute themselves, so you have to unmute.
Hey, Chima, what are you drinking?
Oh yeah, like half the class is still muted.
Cheers for later. Can we take the pictures again after get ready?
Why is that? Because some of them have unmuted.
Some people's
have muted.
video too. Oh my god.
Are we taking the picture now?
Okay, a lot of people have muted themselves, which is why I can't unmute them.
I've already taken them.
Oh, but
Oh, yeah, I've
Ayak's
taken a ton
video
of
is also
screenshots.
muted and he's saying to unmute, like his video is off. So
Streaming is what?
Oh, come on.
All right, y'all. I'm heading out, but I'm so proud of all of you. Bye, Ed Cresco.
Thank you so much,
Miss
Congratulations, everybody. Keep in touch. It'll be amazing.
Forever. Good job.
Definitely keep in touch with you.
So wait, who's taking the picture?
Sasa was taking the pictures.
Yeah, I can talk. Wait, tell me once so I can get ready. Please.
Yeah, we need to be ready for the picture because half person is blank.
Okay, folks.
Loving it, Arena.
We've got all the
Guys ready for
pictures, so I'm going to end this meeting now.
No, take somebody else.
Sorry?
Could you just make somebody else the host?
No, we can't do that.
Why?
Okay.
The parents are watching.
Yeah. Okay, so take care and have a great
Turn my camera on.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.